witness of the Bible,
by the witness of the Bible,
I say before the court
I say before the court
that I will speak only the truth
that I will speak only the truth
regarding the matter.
regarding the matter.
Your Honor, Sister Stanley, who is my party, is the wife of Jesus, the opposite party from last 15 years. They had been in love for 5 years before they were getting married. She believed in the golden promises of the opposite party and left home even though her parents and relatives were against her. But my party was facing different kinds of persecutions all throughout the years. Only because these oppressions, now my party likes to have the divorce from Jesus, the opposite party. The rejections, mocking, isolation, etc., that which she was facing from him and his relatives made her a stage of mental agony and physical sickness. Therefore, I request the court humbly to grant permission for divorce.
I object, Your Honor.
Objection denied. You can proceed.
Sister Stanley, I understand your situations, but just to convince the court, let me ask few questions to you. Do you know this person?
I know him very well, more than 5-6 years of time. It is only after that I was in love with him and we got married to each other.
Your Honor, I submit before the court the proof of their marriage. Can you speak what was the experience from him these years? I mean, after you both became lovers?
I had been facing the oppositions and rejections from my family, relatives and friends after I started loving him deeply. But I received strength by remembering his assurances. I still remember his words that no one else can give like that. If you forget your father or mother, family or children, feel for my sake, you will receive the 100 here on earth.
Do you think that he kept his promises?
Never! He was cheating me. I was simply taken up by his words. And then I left everything only for him by forgetting everyone and all my possessions. Not only that, I had gone through many miseries and sorrows.
I object, Your Honor. Objection sustained. You can proceed.
Respected Sister Stanley, I doubt whether you have clearly heard the assurance of my party. He said that you will get 100-fold along with persecutions and eternal life in the time to come.
This is cheating. I know he's so clever in changing the matters according to the situations. How many chances I avoided for the professional courses only because of the love that I felt to him. Leaving all these behind me, I came with him to live together. Then he didn't allow me to go for not even a degree course by telling that I'm an unhealthy person and kept me inside the four walls always.
I object, Your Honor. I humbly request you to avoid the type of questions which pull my party to mental agony.
Objection sustained. You can proceed.
Your Honor, to convince the court, allow me to bring one more witness to speak about how my party was being tortured.
You can proceed.
Sister, first witness, Nivea, the close friend and co-worker of Sister Stanley.
How do you know Sister Stanley?
We are close friends since many years. We used to share all the secrets of our life.
Could you give one example about the mental pain which experienced by my party?
Yes, of course. Once Stanley's mother was sick on bed due to dengue fever. Stanley asked Jesus to allow her to go and help her mother until she gets healed. but he didn't allow her to go. Not only that, even though he has the power to heal the sick, and he was not ready even to heal her mother. More than that, he said to Stanley, all those who love their father or mother more than me is not suitable for me.
Do you have anything to say regarding this?
Your Honor, the same silence he showed to me also in my life whenever I was in need.
I object, Your Honor.
Objection sustained. You can proceed.
Sister Stanley, how can you say all these things? My party was treating you like the apple of his eye, and it is against him that you make all the complaints. Can you prove any of these truthfully?
Yes, of course. He made the fishermen pope, shepherds judges. Then how many times I pleaded him to arrange a job for my grandfather's elder brother's wife's brother's son. He didn't even show the interest in that. Forget it. Didn't even keep his own promise that ask and you will be granted. Always he was silent. You know how many times my relatives yelled at me just because of his silence? Ask him. He does not have an answer for this too.
How do you wish to reply?
I have a plan about you in my heart, not for your destruction, but for your construction.
I object, Your Honor.
Objection sustained. You can proceed.
Now, I hope the court is convinced that he was purposely persecuting my party. If this is the case, the future of my party will be in dilemma.
You can proceed. Don't you have anything to speak?
Stanley, my beloved, see the thorn crown on my head. This is made out of the dishonors that you faced. See these wounds? These are because of your physical sufferings. I am with banded hands. It is your harassments. Your lonely moments made me to be here in this prison, forsaken. You can go, but my love and affection will not be departed from you. You were not alone. We were together when you faced problems, misunderstandings. Oh, I was not silent, but you didn't listen to me. You didn't know my ways. You didn't wish to know it. You were not ready to wait for me even. All your talks were always complaints, blames, and moans. Do you know how much I longed to have a gaze, a word from you with love? I will not force you again, but you shouldn't be alone. Take my life, my blood, and the whole body as the share. I have nothing to give you. All I have is given to you. But my steadfast love will always be with you.
To love only you alone. To love only you alone. To love only you alone. And never to look back.
The court has rejected the case and the opponent is being set free since both the parties are decided to live together again. Wish you all the best for the future. My dear brothers and sisters, in the world today, I still continue to be scourged. I still continue to be spat upon. I still continue to be looked down. I am still slapped on my face. I am still scourged. I am still pierced. And I bear all for your sake, for love of mankind. My mercy overflows and longs for souls to come back to my Father. My heart longs and desires for souls. And it is to you that I ask. It is to you, priests, religious, and friends, that I ask if you would go out into this world into this world of sin and darkness, to be the light of the world, to be the light to the nations. You, my beloved, will you go? For I long and I search. If somebody would go, I long and I search, for I want to know, whom shall I send?